my name is Mimi and today I'm gonna read a book called Clunk's Brain. Imagine for, I'll start read and imagine. Meet the characters. Hello, my name is Rosie. This is my brother. Hi, I'm Ben. This is Grandpa. And here's Grandpa's fantastic van. It can go anywhere. Max, Ben's friend. Clunk, Grandpa's robot. Justin, a worker at the computer store. Another worker, the computer store. A worker at the junkyard. Emma, an artist. Imagine. Now let's read this story. Clunk's Brain. Chapter 1. What's that? Asked Max. He and Ben were going to Ben's house. They saw something outside. The tall boy rode closer to the house. It's Clunk, said Ben, but he isn't moving. That's strange. The little robot was standing at the side of the road next to the garbage can. Are you feeling okay, Clunk? Ben asked. The little robot didn't move or speak. Inside the house, Ben couldn't find Grandpa, but Rosie was in the living room. What's wrong with Clunk? Ben asked her. I don't know, she said. Said Rosie. He was okay, and then suddenly he stopped. Does Grandpa know about this? Asked Ben. Grandpa isn't here, said Rosie. He took out her cell phone. But we can call him and ask. Hello, Grandpa. We are worried about Clunk. She quickly explained the problem to her grandfather. It's okay, said Grandpa. I'm at the computer store. I'm buying the things I need to fix Clunk's brain. He was moving very slowly this morning. Where is he now? The children went to the door. This won't be easy, said Max with a laugh. Clunk's heavy. But outside, Max stopped laughing. Clunk wasn't there. Where's he gone? Asked Rosie. Maybe he turned on again and went into the house, said Ben. I didn't hear the door, said Rosie. He looked left and right, and then she shouted, Clunk, where are you? There was no answer. Chapter 2. When Grandpa arrived home, Ben, Rosie, and Max were very worried. They looked for Clunk all over the house and in the backyard, said Rosie. And Max and I have looked around our bikes, said Ben. We can't find him. Oh dear, said Grandpa, Rosie pointing at the garbage cans. The garbage is still here, so the garbage truck don't take him. Grandpa stood and thought. I have an idea, said Grandpa. Suddenly, Clunk's brain is a computer, and it's online, so I could use my computer to find him. It will be easy. He ran inside. The children found Grandpa at his computer, but he wasn't smiling. There's a problem, he explained sadly. My computer can't find Clunk. His brain computer is turned off. What's now? Asked Rosie. Let's go out in the van, said Grandpa. If we drive around, maybe we'll find him. The children followed Grandpa to the van, but Rosie still feeling frightened. How could they find the little robot? That afternoon, they drove around and around the city in Grandpa's van. Sometimes Grandpa stopped and asked people on the sidewalk, have you seen a robot here? The answer was always to say no. Ben looked at his watch. We've been in the van all afternoon, he said. I don't think we're going to find Clunk. Suddenly, there was a little note from the van computer. Fantastic, said Grandpa with a smile. Clunk's brain is back online. He looked at the computer screen, and he just know a few kilometers from here. Let's go. Soon the van was outside the little store. There was a sign in the window. We sold old computers. Inside the store, a young man looked up and said, "Welcome to Good as New Computers. I'm Justin. How can I help you?" "We're looking for our friend," said Rosie. "He's in our store somewhere. He's a robot." "A robot? And he's your friend?" Justin laughed. "Sorry, there aren't any robots here." "I don't understand," said Grandpa. "The computer said that Clunk was here." He turned to Justin. "We can just look around." "Okay," said Justin, "but you won't find any robot." In another room in the store, 2 other people were working. There were old computers, computer parts, and wires everywhere, but no Clunk. "Where do all our computers come from?" Ben asked Justin. "Sometimes we fix broken old computer to sell it," said Justin. "Sometimes we get old parts from the junkyard and build new computers." "A junkyard?" asked Rosie. "That's right," said Justin. "We usually have old cars and washing machine, but sometimes we have old computer parts too. I'm working on something from there now," said the woman from the store. He picked up a screwdriver to open a little black box in front of her. "Wait!" shouted Grandpa. "The computer was right." He pointed at the little black box. "That's Clunk." What's a Clunk?" asked Justin. Grandpa picked up the black box. "This is the computer from Clunk's head. It's his brain." Ben was worried. "If Clunk's brain is here, where is his body?" he asked. "Maybe he's still in the junkyard," asked Max. Chapter 4. A few minutes later, the van was at the junkyard, and everyone was looking for Clunk's body. Justin from the computer store was there to help too. They saw a broken television and old washing machine. They saw lots of old cars, but no Clunk body. But Clunk body wasn't there. The man from the junkyard came to speak to them. "Has there been a robot here?" Justin asked him. "I haven't seen a robot," said a junkyard man, "but I only started work an hour ago." Rosie was sad. "How are we going to find Clunk body now?" she asked. "What happened to it? Nobody knows where is it." "Excuse me," said Ben. "Maybe someone knows." He pointed to the little black box in Grandpa's hand. "Maybe Clunk knows. If he does know, how can he tell us?" asked Max. Justin pulled a screwdriver out of his top pocket. "There are a lot of old radio in this junkyard," he said. "We can use wires to connect Clunk brain to their speakers." "That's a great idea," said Grandpa. They all started to look for the right part. 15 minutes later, there were wires from Clunk's brain to the radio speaker. "Can you hear us, Clunk?" asked Rosie. "Yes," Clunk answered quietly through the radio speaker. "What happened?" asked Max. "The driver from the junkyard truck saw me outside our house. He thought that I was a broken machine and brought me here." "What happened after you came here?" asked Ben. "I can remember just one thing," said Clunk. "The truck driver said, 'Emma's going to like this.' Then he drove away." Chapter 5. "Who's Emma?" said Grandpa. "I know Emma," said the junkyard man. "She's an artist who makes sculpture from old machine. She buys things from the junkyard quite often. I've seen her art," said Justin. "She has lots of sculpture outside her house." "Where does she live?" asked Grandpa. "Can you show us, Justin?" "Yes," said Justin. A few kilometers away, Emma was looking happily at all the things she'd bought at the junkyard that day. There was an old bicycle with no wheels, part of a motorbicycle, and a robot. "I'm going to make this thing the best sculpture ever," said Emma. She closed her helmet and picked up her tools. Suddenly there was a bright light in the backyard, and Emma was looking at the van. Ben jumped out of it and shouted, "Please stop! That's Robot, our friend." Emma listened carefully to the long, strange story. "So this is a real robot that can think and talk?" she asked. "Yes," Grandpa was putting the computer brain back in Clunk's head. "That feels much better," said Clunk. Everybody laughed. "Come on, Clunk," said Grandpa. "Let's get you home and fix that problem." "I don't think you need to," said Clunk. "I feel fine. They fixed me at the good as new computers." "Please, can we stay and look at the sculptures?" asked Rosie. "Of course," said Emma. "That would be great," said Grandpa happily. Clunk was happy too. "I like looking at sculpture more than I like being one," he said. Okay, that's the end of the story. If you like it, like it. If you love it, subscribe. Bye!